Hey, I'm just going to do my weekly planning today, and I thought I might as well do it in front of you guys so that you get to know how I'm doing my weekly planning. If you guys also want to do your own weekly planning, just get your stuff and let's do our weekly planning together. So I'm going to do my weekly planning in my Sterling B6 Common Planner, which is a full planner. This is a 520 pages. So let's begin. So first up, I will do some decoration. So this is the washi tapes that I've chosen. And I love this a lot because it's kind of colorful and it's mini washi tapes, which is perfect for the B6 size. So I don't really have a theme usually. I just pick whichever I feel like. And if they look, cute, I'm just fine with that. So the Sterling ink has scheduled from 6 to 12, so I like to block off some of those time because I don't have anything done after 10, so I like to block them off using this washi tape. So the washi tape is perfect. Instead of boring line, I just use the washi tape to show some divider. So these are really beautiful colors. So I have divided down here, and I also like to add some up there because I don't really do anything here, so I just add some washi tapes as well, to make it look extra good. All right, and then I also stick the mini washi tape here because I have a title to be placed here, and the title will be this week. On the left hand side, I like to write all my weekly tasks here so that I will be able to plan on my daily planning section by looking at the weekly tasks from here. So next, what I'm going to do is I am going to color my deep work session in this, and I also mark off the classes that I have so that I know that those time is off as well. So these are like my daughter's class, so I just like to block them off with the color so that I can actually, while I'm waiting for her, I can actually do something else. So that's why I tend to have a separate block for that. So now I'm going to put some stickers. These are really beautiful stickers and they kind of match the washi tapes that I've chosen. I will just go through all my stickers, and if I see any that matches the washi tapes that I have, then I will just use them to do my decoration. All right, now that I'm done with that decoration, so what I'm going to write down is I'm going to write down all the tasks that I'm supposed to do this week in this section so that it's easier for me to put in my task accordingly into the vertical calendar. So if you're wondering where did I get these tasks, I actually got it from the master task list that I have done at the beginning of the month. So based on the list here, I just select some of them that I want to do on this week. And then I just use this clean color dot marker to create a task dots on each task so that I can easily mark them off when I am done with it. Because if I don't put this, I feel like I won't be able to know how many tasks are there because there's nothing there to indicate it. So at least adding some colors to it gives the task like a pop-up to my eyes. When I look at it straight, I know how many tasks are there and which one I'm going to do and which one I'm not going to do. So once this side is done, now I am going to write down each things that I want to do for the day. And occasionally you can see me adding some task for each item because just plain old writing is going to be boring, right? So for the things that I know where I'm going to do, what I'm going to do, and when I'm going to do, I will just add those stickers first so that I can write them down as I am fixing the task for the week. So these stickers are collected all the time, and I have like so many of them. My stickers are from a lot of sellers, so I just collected all of them quite some time, I think for probably like 5-6 years or maybe 10 years. So as you can see here, my morning is pretty much the same, where I do my morning routine and then send my daughter to school and then have breakfast, and I will be starting on my deep work session. So the deep work session, it depends. There are things to do with the YouTube or my blogging or sometimes something else, another project that I am looking into. I will be doing that as a deep work session as well. So it varies, and I really need to think about what are the things that I want to spend on based on my quarterly goals. So after that, about noon, I will be having my lunch, and then I'll be picking up my daughter from school. And in the evening, because my daughter is with me, I will be helping out with her homework. Because I need to help her homework, I can't really do any deep work sessions. So what I do is some admin stuff like checking my emails or learning a lesson or any other thing that does not require full concentration. Usually I try to end my work session at 5:30, but because I'm teaching my daughter and sometimes she doesn't understand a certain topic, so time that I spend with her to teach her and make her understand on that subject may go all the way up to 6 or 6:30. So that's why I always leave the gap in between from 6 to 7. If I do finish early and she understands, we will just sit back and relax and have a chat. How did the school go? And my husband also will be around at that time, so we all will be sitting down and talking with each other on how the days went while we are having our coffee. And then about 7 p.m. we will be starting to have our dinner, and about 8 o'clock I will be having my walking for about 30 minutes and ensure that I have attained my 7,000 steps. After that, I will be preparing myself to go to bed. So weekends is mainly on family things, but in the morning I invest some time on personal development. Like, there are any courses that I have bought and I haven't completed it, I will be doing it in the morning. Usually we will be having a late breakfast, and then once after that we will spend some time and then send my daughter to her class. So while she's at class, sometimes my husband do follow me, so we will be discussing on the things that requires his opinion and decision. We will be doing that during that time while sitting at the coffee shop. And because the coffee shop is also near a supermarket, once we done discussing, we will just go and buy our groceries. After that, we go and pick up my daughter, and then we will just come back, have more time together, have dinner, and we will end the day by watching a movie together. Because my daughter loves watching movies, so what we'll do is we will just set up the TV upstairs and probably bring in some snacks sometimes, and we will just sit, all of us will just sit together and watch any movies that we have unanimously agreed to watch. So on Sundays, I put my morning routine a bit late because I don't want to wake up early. I just want to wake up a bit late so that I can have some rest. Also because we had a movie time the day before, so I'm assuming that we will be waking up late the next day. And once I woke up, usually I'm the only one who will be waking up early. I do this project, a special project for this year, where I pick a certain space and do the cleaning. So I will be doing that during this time. By the time I finish all that, my family will be awake and we will be having a late breakfast together. And then I will be sending my daughter to karate class. And after that, we will come back home and have lunch, and we have family time. We play Clue together. It's a game that my daughter really likes now, and she's like, every Sunday she'll be waiting for it because she has not won any games right now on the Clue. So every week we have been playing together, and she's really enjoying it, and she's hoping that one day she's gonna win it. And after that, we will just get ready for our dinner, and in the nighttime I will be ironing her uniforms and some of my clothes. So that's it. That's how my weekly planning is done. When I take a look at it, I feel like it's boring because it's the same thing, right? But despite knowing it in my mind, sometimes these things really helpful to me, because I feel like when I take a look at, for example, on Monday, I know the deep work that I'm supposed to focus on is scripting, and on Wednesday I'm going to do my filming. So it does give me a direction on what are the things that I'm to focus on that week, because sometimes I just so lazy to think about because I will be like on a decision fatigue. Just because I've already done this beforehand, when I'm doing my daily planning, it's the easiest for me to just look at this week and start jotting down the things that I need to be doing on that day. So if you have enjoyed watching this video, make sure you hit the like button and do subscribe as well if you are into planning, organization and productivity. And I will see you in my next video. Bye and happy planning. So this is how my entire desk looks like when I'm doing my planning session. Look at all those stickers and my stationaries. It's everywhere. So my planning session can be really messy, but I really enjoy doing it.